Welcome back to Love by Design. My name is still Joan, and today I want to explore something that might make you a little bit uncomfortable. And it's a question. It's a very, very simple question, but one that most people, both men and women that I work with, can't truly honestly answer. And that is, what do you actually want? Not what your therapist thinks you should want, not what society says you should want, not what sounds reasonable, not what won't scare people away, but what you, in your soul, in your design, actually desire in love. So if you've ever said, ooh, I don't know what I want, or I just want to feel good, or if you've been dimming your light or lowering your standards so that you can be chill and somebody might want you, or if you've attracted men who were good on paper, almost right, but never quite aligned, then this episode is going to show you why clarity isn't optional. It is the foundation. And the reason you don't have it isn't because you're confused. No, it's because we've been taught and raised and groomed and conditioned that wanting is dangerous. Let's jump in. So before we can talk about alignment with a partner, we have to talk about alignment with yourself. I cannot count the number of times that I hear people say, I just want to find somebody who's going to complete me and make me feel whole and make me happy and yada, yada, yada. No, you need to align with yourself first. And this is what I call self-alignment. And it's pretty much the foundation of my entire Weird Attraction pyramid. It's about knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing what you bring to a relationship, not what you're going to get out of a relationship. And without this clarity, you end up projecting your unmet needs. You keep chasing clarity, hoping that it will bring you love, but all it does is trigger your old wounds. You keep overriding your intuition because, again, you're not sure. You don't even know what you're filtering for. So here's what I've observed, and I keep seeing this over and over again. High achieving women, they can tell you exactly what they want in their career. They can tell you a lot about their health. They can tell you everything about their finances. They've built empires. They've built businesses. They've climbed the corporate ladder. But when it comes to love, and I ask them, what do you want in love? You freeze. And then you come up with the, I don't know, just someone who's kind, somebody who's nice, somebody who treats me well. Well, enough of that. Because that's just the bare minimum. What do you actually want? Most of the time, I get silence. Okay, so why is this so important? Well, when you get clear on what you want, when you get truly, truly clear, there's just a shift that happens within your energetic field. You stop entertaining people who don't match your frequency. You stop second guessing, wondering, oh, is this it? Is this not it? Could it be? Does it look like? Is it similar? Am I this? Am I that? Is he this? Is he that? You stop performing. You stop adapting. You stop shrinking, because those things that were never meant for you are not meant for you. Clarity helps you create that presence, that magnetic presence, because now, because you're so sure about what you want, you become extremely attractive because you know yourself. It helps you filter better. It's now no longer, oh, he seems like a good enough person. No, now you're searching, you're filtering for alignment. And once you see it, you're like, see you later. You start trusting yourself. You stop trying to stay in your head, trying to think logically, trying to figure it out, right? Trying to do arithmetic, trying to balance the numbers. But he's this, but he's not that, pros and cons. No, now it's just about, we're not a match, and that's okay, right? When you're dating from this fullness, from this clarity, you know that there's no scarcity, and you're only attracting the right people for you. So being clear doesn't mean now you're shrinking your pool. No, you're getting clearer so that the right people can actually now find you. Because when you're performing, when you're wearing the masks, he can't find you. You need to be someone who knows yourself. You need to have and know and trust your standards because they are yours. You are no longer trying to be everything to everyone or just anything to someone. We're done with that. Your clarity is your permission to show up fully as who you are and who you've always been designed to be. Before we talk about all things beautiful when it comes to clarity, I want to talk about the shadow, right? Because with everything in human design, as we've been learning, there's always a gift and there's a shadow side. So when it comes to really defining what it is that you want, it's also about why you want it, right? Because the truth is, there's nothing wrong with wanting to remain independent and not build a life with another, or desiring just casual connections without commitment. Okay. Or being designed for multiple partners or polyamory. Okay. Or choosing to be single and just be sovereign as your beautiful, wonderful, embodied self. Or like 50% of the world, wanting deep partnership and traditional commitment. There is no right or wrong answer. The question isn't about whether this is acceptable or not. The question is this desire coming from my truth or from my wounds? So let's talk about what the difference is. So when we think about independence, a wound-based desire could be something like, oh, I want to stay independent because everyone lives anyway. If I don't need anyone, then I can't get hurt. Commitment means losing myself. Right? You see how that even sounds? Versus, I'm designed to be sovereign. My energy thrives when I have space and autonomy. I can love deeply and maintain my independence. This is how I am built. Or for people who want multiple partners. So wound-based might sound something like, I need multiple partners because no one person can meet all of my needs. I'm afraid if I choose one person, I'll lose myself or be trapped like my parents were. Versus an authentic desire could be, hey, I'm wired for multiple intimate connections. Monogamy doesn't serve my design. I practice ethical non-monogamy with full transparency and consent. And this is my truth. And I love it. If you're someone who desires deep partnership, wound-based could sound something like, I need someone to complete me. That was me. I can't be happy alone. If I don't have a partner, I'm not whole. Being single means I have failed. I felt this deep within my bones for so long. This has been my biggest relationship lesson to learn. An authentic desire for deep connection will sound more like, well, I'm designed for deep committed partnerships. I feel most aligned when co-creating with another. I am already whole and I desire sacred union. Do you see the difference? It's not about the desire. The desire isn't the issue. It is the energy behind it that is the issue. So now let's talk about why most women and some men avoid this question, right? Well, the truth is, when you have to answer this question, it's time for you to get radically honest with yourself. It's now time for you to look in the mirror. It means you asking, am I choosing this because it's my truth or because it keeps me safe from my fear? Am I avoiding commitment because I'm protecting my heart or because I'm genuinely sovereign? Am I seeking partnership because I desire it or because I think it proves my worth? My parents told me I have to. Society said I have to. And the truth is, there's no shame. There's no shame in either of the answers, right? It's about really being able to choose yourself. You are not choosing wrong. You are choosing your truth. We're no longer choosing based on conditioning. We're choosing based on clarity. So when you think about what you want, right? A good way to know if it's truth or whether it's this protective mechanism is to look at the body. Like I always say this, the body keeps the score. The body always knows before your brain can convince you otherwise. So when you imagine your desire, and this is a quick exercise that you can do, when you think about what it is that you truly desire, does your body tighten? Does it contract? Do you start feeling defensive? Do you feel like a bubble inside of you that's starting to expand? Do you feel like you need to convince others that, yeah, this is what I want, right? Or is there some story that you've made up on why you shouldn't want anything else? If that happens, then that's protection. That's you trying to protect yourself. That is not your truth. And it's time for you to examine it. Versus when you imagine the desire that you want, does your body relax? Do you feel grounded and certain in that truth? There's no explanation required. There's no defense mechanism required. It's just who you are. Do you feel expansive when you think about it? Even if it's unconventional, it's not about anybody else. It's about you. So I want you to be able to speak your truth. I want you to say out loud what you desire, right? I want you to be able to speak your truth from yourself, not by what other people say that you should have, you should desire, but the truth of what you truly want. And that's why I love human design, because human design just gives you that permission slip. Because from your design, you can find out a lot about what it is that your soul is really here to experience, right? Yes, your design doesn't tell you what to want, but it shows you how you're built to operate. And from there, you can start to make conclusions about, this is really what I want. This is really how I'm defined. So whether it's monogamous, deep relationships, whether it's independence, whether it's multiple connections, whether it's you need periods of solitude, you need to go through trial and error. There's just so much that your design can tell you about your relationship arc. And I want you to know that no one human design profile is better than the other. They're just different. We're just wired differently. So it's time for you to embrace the truth of who you are and why you're here. So again, remember, your true desire is not about anybody else. You are not broken if you want to stay single. You are not damaged if you prefer polyamory or non-monogamous relationships. You are not needy if you desire deep partnership. You're not immature if you're in your casual season and that's all you're looking for. The only question that matters is this your truth? Is this your truth? Not what you should have, but what you want, what is yours. No apologies required. And so that's what I want you to focus on this week, because next week we're going to go back into diving deeply into human design. But to be able to get into those aspects, this is foundation. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you want, not what is acceptable, not what the world has said, not what is strategic, right? But what does your design, what does your soul, what does your body actually desire? And where is that desire coming from? All of it is valid as long as it is yours. Whew. So I really had to get that one out, because I see so many people make wrong decisions because they think that's what they should have. No, they think that they will not be accepted. They think that there's one way, there's a one size fits all. Everybody is designed to love the same way, want the same things. It is just not true. So it's time to start living your truth. It's time to start self-aligning with your design, with who you are here to be. And that starts with the question, what do you really want? What do you desire in a relationship? Not out of fear, but out of love. When you're able to honestly answer that, then everything changes. Everything starts with clarity. Thank you for joining me this week on Love by Design. My name is Joan, Again, if you want to deep dive into human design, you want to start figuring out what your design is, then the link is in the show notes. You can download your free dating archetype, which is a great starting point to start to discover who you are, how you love, and how you operate in this world. And if you really want to know whether you're aligned for love, you're ready, I also have a free assessment that you can book a call with me and we'll just chat for 30 minutes to figure out, are you ready for aligned love, or are there still areas that you need to work on? Because at the end of the day, this is something that's available to all of us. We just get to choose whether we want it or not, whether we're ready to do the work or not. There's no right or wrong answer. There's just you and what is. Until next time, keep living and loving by design and not by default. See you next week.